Alright, so this is our main menu, essentially. And we have 4 levels, which are what the pictures are. And that's like the actual levels, the visual representations. And the numbers on the side are the high scores for each level. So there's 3 difficulties. So the high score for level 1 on easy is 6, and level 4 on hard is 63. And then we have instructions down at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and click on those. There you go. So it just kind of tells you what to do, and it's got the 4 towers that we have, the cost, the speed, the damage. That way you know ahead of time what you're placing. Probably go back. And then when you select the level, you just click on the picture, and it passes a variable to the game, and the same thing with the difficulty.
Initiating startup.
And that's how it chooses which level of difficulty to spawn.
That's pretty hard.
And you just kind of place your towers and let them do their thing.
The instructions said the goal is to defeat the enemies before they get to the end. If you get to the end, you lose a life. Or if the enemies get to the end of the path, you lose one of your lives. And the enemies that we kill off first are just like the typical fighters. I don't know, and that big one right there would be kind of a boss enemy. And when you kill it, it's got the most health, but it moves really slow. But when you kill it, another enemy spawns based on how many levels you've gone through. So if you're on level 1, you get 1 more enemy at the end. If you're on level 2, you get 2 more, and so on and so forth. And once the level's over, you have up to 5 seconds, or if you're impatient, you can hit the go button, but only once you've killed all the enemies. And see, as you kill each enemy, down at the bottom there, your gold, or your money in this case, increases depending on which enemy you kill. Now we've got some different ones in there. The brown ones have a little bit more health than the blue ones do, and they move the same speed. And they cost, since they're harder to kill, you get a little more money once they're dead. So you get more bosses. Every level you get a new boss. And then, since we're on level 2 now, it should generate 2 enemies at the start of the race once you kill the first boss. As soon as one of your enemies gets within the range, it starts firing sprites, which are the bullets, at each of the enemies. And I think each bullet, I can't remember how much damage each bullet does, but obviously once they run out of health, they're killed and you get your points and money. See, we're going to have one that makes it to the end, and our lives go down as they get to the end. And if you get a boss that makes it all the way to the end, since they're harder to kill, I think you lose 10 lives there. But you have a long time to kill it, so there's really no excuse. And this is on medium difficulty. If you change the difficulty to hard or easy, the only real change is that the lives, how much health each enemy has, increases. But it does increase quite dramatically. If we were on easy, we'd be getting rid of these before they made the first turn.
So all the levels change too.
We're running again.
So yeah, so if you want to go to a different level,
Initiating
Turn
startup.
on 1 tower, that way we can get to the end and change a high score too.
It still takes a long time.
yeah, the boss is so slow that it takes a while.
Just change the...
Well, if you don't get if you don't score any points though, it won't alter the high scores.
Yeah.
You'll probably get 1 kill.
Put it on easy. And these are different towers. The sniper tower only shoots, and that's the one he just placed as a sniper. It only shoots, I think, every 5 seconds. It might be 3 seconds. But it has unlimited range, and it does a heck of a lot of damage.
Can it still miss?
Yeah.
And it can miss. If it's too far away, sometimes it'll just miss. But hey, snipers aren't perfect. Getting forever.
Yeah.
When the game's over, it has a screen that says game over, but it's probably going to take us 5 minutes just to get to that screen.
You get a lot of lives.
Yeah, you get a lot of lives. The point of this game is that you play it for a while. Tower defense games are typically that way. See where we got occasionally missed. Moving too quick.
So we can explain code if you want while we wait for this to lose, or we can just keep.
If you have questions about what's going on in the background and the logic.
What is this level 2 on easy?
Medium, yeah. Well, if you hit hard, it would be better. Probably wouldn't be